Welcome to NASS, the National Ability Support System. This short video will show you how to enter a service for a service user, both a current service and an unmet need. When you log on, you will be brought to your dashboard screen. If you have access to more than one account, simply click on the drop-down menu here and select the account you wish to work in. To find the service user you want to add information to, click on Workflow and you will be brought to a search screen. Complete the name of the individual, or you could put in the NASS ID. I want to enter some information on John, so I will put his name in and then search service users. John's record will be shown on the output screen. Here you have an option to view, edit or print. Because I want to make changes to the record, I will select Edit. I want to add a service that John is availing of, so I will go to the Services tab. Here, you have an option to either record a new current service or to record an unmet need. We will first add a new current service. A new pop-up menu will appear. It will default automatically to who you are. If you wish to record a secondary service on behalf of another service provider, you can click in here and type the name of the service provider. But in this case, we are recording for our own service. The service type at question 58 are the high-level areas of service, such as residential, day, respite overnight, supports for daily living, and specialist supports. Select which category you want to enter. I am putting in a specialist support. Question 59 will then give you a list of all the specialist supports interventions. This is quite a long list, but there are 30 options. So you can start typing to make it a bit quicker if you don't want to scroll down. As soon as you start typing some of the letters, the intervention will come to the top of the list. So I'm looking for occupational therapy. If you wish to put in the location, you can, but it is not mandatory. Only the fields with an asterisk are mandatory to complete. The start date is the 2nd of March 2020. And because John is still getting occupational therapy, I do not put in an end date. However, when this intervention is finished, you can go back in and edit and close off the intervention. The frequency is how often John avails of this service. It will go from once a year to the more frequent, more than twice a week. If it is irregular, and you're not sure, you can always take the option as required. The last question is, does this service require an enhancement? An enhancement means that they're currently getting the service, but maybe need more of it, more hours or more support, or there is some change to the service. In this case, I'm going to say no. Then you save this pop-up screen, and the output will be shown in the services screen. So now John is availing of a day service and also specialist supports. But I also want to record an unmet need. So we click on Record Unmet Need. This is a smaller pop-up screen. You will notice that we do not record who the service provider is going to be, as this is not necessarily known. The type of service I want to record is respite overnight. So I will select the service type being respite overnight. And the service within that is a house in the community. John's level of support will be sleepover cover at night, 24/7. And the year it's required is this year, 2020. It is very helpful that any unmet need has been formally assessed by the clinical staff so that we are not just producing a wish list for people. So ideally, this should have been discussed by the team and the family, and that has been formally assessed. So I'll say yes, and then you save it. Again, you will see this added to the output screen. If you need to make any changes to the entries in the services screen, you just go over to the action and into edit. The pop-up screen will appear again. You can make whatever changes are there necessary. Perhaps the level of support is increased, or perhaps the intervention is finished and you wish to close off the episode. This is how you enter services for an individual.